Before I put this episode out, I should probably explain something to you all. So, basically, the Angry Birds Epic Ultimate Nuzlocke is what I told you all that I was the huge, absolutely month-long huge Nuzlocke I was playing. The Angry Birds Epic Ultimate Nuzlocke is what it's called. What is it, though? Let me explain. So basically what this is a Nuzlocke of the entire game, all the castles, the entire story, all the levels on the map that I can do right now. Maybe even the friendship ones later. I'll get in, maybe. We'll see. And the caves. Yes, the caves. So now, the rules for this Nuzlocke. I start out 3 lives on each bird. Obviously, if a bird gets knocked out, it loses a life. So if Red has 3 lives, gets knocked out, he loses a life, he's down to 2. If I get swept in a battle, obviously every bird loses a life. So like if I get swept, which swept means I lose all my birds. All my birds lose 1 life. However, if I use my revive and they get swept again, I lose 2 lives on every bird that was in the battle and that died. So basically, if I revive my birds, and lose again, every bird in the battle loses 2 lives. It's either down to 1 life or is killed. So yeah. Also the revive. I can only use the free revive in the story up until Wizpig's Castle. I cannot use the revive that costs. I cannot spend any lucky coins on reviving my birds until I get to the caves, which I'll explain in a minute. Every battle I can only use 5 potions up until the caves. I have 1 Mighty Eagle that I can use in any point in the series, any point in the story, besides Wizpig's Castle. That's not fair. That's just not fair. I'm not doing that again. I felt bad about doing it in the hardcore Nuzlocke. I'm not doing it this time. Not happening. That's a rule. Pig machine. I'm not. Oh, no, that's not a rule. Never mind. Forget that. But I can use the pig machine as much as I want to. But yeah. Okay, so now the caves. After Wizpig's Castle, I unlock either 1 extra life for all 5 of my birds, or 2 extra lives for 2 of my birds. I will let you all choose. I will put out a poll whenever the time comes, and I will let you all choose which one I should do. I have no idea which one I should do right now, personally, but we'll see when the time comes. It'll be a lot easier to decide on whenever the time comes, I promise. I'm also... So I can use 1 Mighty Eagle per 5 caves in the Chronicle Caves. What in the world does that mean? Probably what you all are wondering. Well, basically, caves 1 through 5, I can use 1 Mighty Eagle. Caves 6 through 10, 1 Mighty Eagle. 11 through 15, 1. 16 through 21. 21 through 25, 1. And 26, I can use 1. Yeah. However, I will say, like for example in caves 1 through 5, if I don't use a Mighty Eagle, I can save that Mighty Eagle and use it for caves 6 through 10. If I save the 2 for 6 through 10, I can use them on 11 through 15. However, after 3 of them, I cannot stack anymore. I can only stack 3 Mighty Eagles at a time for 5 caves. So if I don't use a Mighty Eagle in caves 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, I can use them in 6 through 10. If I don't use them in 6 through 10, I can use 3 in 11 through 15. If I don't use 1 there, then it's still 3 for 16 through 20. Basically, saving them up is going to be the key here, obviously, which I'm planning on doing. I'll let y'all know right now. Revives. In these caves, I can use... So caves 1 through 9, I can use 3 revives in every cave. In caves 10 through 19, I can use 4 revives. So whenever I get to cave 10, basically I unlock 1 more revive per cave. When I get to cave 20, I unlock another revive, so I can use 5 revives per cave if I need them. So basically 1 through 9, 3 revives. 10 through 19, 4 revives. And 20 to 26, 5 revives. That seems fair, I think. That should be all the rules for now. Oh yeah, so I didn't explain that in the beginning, did I? Events. We have events too. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to edit that in. So we have events too. I might not. I don't know yet. We have events. The way I did this, I set the date back whenever the game opened. Whenever it says local loading game assets, basically, you can set the date back, and you can basically unlock the real version of the game. You can set the date back to, like, let's say October 1st, 2018, like I did. That was the exact date that I used. And you will have the October daily month rewards, the real rewards, not just Snoutlings this time. You will have the events corresponding to that time. You will have everything. The events will be back, the daily rewards will be back, the arena will be back. Which leads me to my point. In events, if a bird gets knocked out, it still does lose a life. And birds can die in events, which adds to the intensity of them. So basically, the Nuzlocke applies to the events, and the Nuzlocke applies to everything, which is why I will probably not be doing the arena. But y'all, this is the big Nuzlocke. It's going to be a while. My schedule's going to change. Right now it's August 8th. In exactly a week, on August 15th, I will be going back to school, and therefore won't be able to do daily episodes like I have been for the past, I don't even know how long. So what am I going to be doing? I'm going to be uploading once or twice a week. My week schedule is going around Monday through Monday. Not too complicated. I will upload once or twice in that week span, and sometimes maybe even 3 times. I don't know. It depends on how bad the week is, or just how good it is, or just like how the week goes in general. This is going to be a series on this phone, not my iOS, so I will be using Facecam. I will not have intros or outros because I cannot edit them in on this other phone, sadly. And yeah, that's about all. I will not be using the pig machine nearly as much because my lucky coins are going to be valuable for the caves. I have to save them for my revives. I will, however, be spending a certain amount on the, I believe it is, Pig Machine Madness or whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called. The Rainbow Riot, yeah. On the 5 times one, I will be spending a select amount just on whatever I can in the Pig Machine and hope that I can get some good stuff. Because, I mean, that's just too good to pass up on. Like, 10% chance of getting a set item per roll. Oh, yeah. I will at least get one. So, oh yeah, y'all. This is going to be something. And let me explain something about the events and why exactly I set my date to October 1st, 2018. 2018, I wanted to make sure that I wouldn't. I don't know if you can do this. I feel like you can, but I don't want to like trigger December 31st of 2020 or whenever the game lost its events and daily rewards and all that. I don't want to trigger that in this Nuzlocke. So I set it to 2018 just to make sure that it wouldn't go off at any point in the series. Also, so October. I already knew I was going to choose this month because of the portal events. Basically, the events that have a crap ton of stages and some really good rewards in them. The Halloween event, the Christmas event, the Valentine's Day event, and the April Fool, and the Easter event, all within 7 months, are all portal events. And yes, this Nuzlocke is going to last at least 7 months. I can promise you that because my uploading schedule is probably going to change again at some point. I'm going to warn you all. And there's a situation in my family right now that I explained a little bit in the first episode of the Nuzlocke, and it might delay me a while. But for now, once or twice a week, maybe 3 times. I'm starting that now. It's the first episode. Well, I don't know. I'm probably gonna do the early game, like 1 episode a day, if not more. But after I get into like the middle and late game, yeah, we're gonna start doing that schedule. But yeah, y'all, that's the Angry Birds Epic Hardcore. That's the Angry Birds Epic Ultimate Nuzlocke. Also, I put out a community post earlier asking you all what I should name name my birds because I'm gonna add that to the Nuzlocke aspect, because in Pokemon Nuzlockes you do have to name every Pokemon you catch, so that way whenever they die, it adds extra emotional trauma. So what should I name Red? What should I name Chuck? What should I name Matilda? What should I name Bomb? What should I name the Blues? Give me names. There's no bad ideas, but I will not be naming them something that is like horribly offensive. I will name them after stupid stuff. So go crazy, but know your limits. But yeah, y'all. I believe that's all. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them to me, and enjoy the first episode, which should be coming out in about an hour or so. I'm so excited! I'll see y'all later. I'm out.